Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I ever get an actual camera that looks good. To be honest with you guys, but I took last week off. I'm not gonna lie. I took last week off from uploading videos, so anybody that goes to my catalog, oh, you missed a week, right? Yeah, I missed a week. I took a week off. I had no inspiration last week, but I went in and I went to work just like everybody else, and I was trying to find some kind of inspiration. So I did something I thought I'd never do. I started listening to Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. Those of you that don't know who Joe Rogan is, he's a commentator slash martial arts. Well, I don't want to say fanatic. The guy actually knows his stuff. He's actually, from what I understand, he used to be really good and still definitely kick my ass. But I'll take you on, Joe. I'll take you on. No, fuck you. I'll take you on. I hope that counts. I hope that counts as censoring myself for YouTube. I want views, YouTube views. Views, send them my way. Oh no, I'm begging already. I'm like 6 videos in already begging. What has YouTube turned me into? And still haven't made any money from it. Oh well. But yeah, I started listening to Joe Rogan. And honestly, I mean, okay, so I started with hold on. Oh, just bear with me on this one. I'm pulling up my phone, trying to figure out what episode I started on. It was. Nope. Which one was it? It was one of the newest ones. It was. No. James Fox, episode 1976. James Fox, he's talking about a UFO incident that happened in Brazil. And little clips of it popped up on my TikTok here and there. And no, I'm not editing out that silence, if you're wondering. Yeah, no, that's definitely staying in there while I was looking, because I do this in one take. One take. If I have to restart, I'm upset. But anyway, he talks about a UFO crash that happened in Brazil, and it's like highly documented. There's police involved. Like one of the police gave. I'm trying to remember. I've listened to a couple episodes since then, but they gave one of the aliens a ride to like the hospital, and like there's these 3 girls that have a very like a close encounter of like the 3rd, 4th, or umpteenth time. I don't know. As much as I'm into this stuff, I don't get all into the technicalities of it because above my head, I'm going bald back here, so I don't need anything that's gonna close shave me. I just kind of let stuff fly over my head at this point. But I mean, it's really incredible. From what I understand, there's a lot of evidence that's still out there, and my hair looks crazy. There's a lot of evidence that that people have or had at some point. It was fairly well documented. It sounds crazy. It sounds insane. I can't quote it word for word. You'll probably have to look it up or get me more views, and maybe then I'll dig deeper into it and actually bring some evidence and let you guys look into it. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to talk about UFOs or anything like that I do enjoy. But I'm more here to talk about, how the Joe Rogan podcast has inspired me. Because I go back and I look at not only his guests, but every video he's had. And I keep forgetting to adjust this so that way you can see my hands. I don't have to have my hands up here, you know. But I keep going back and I look and I look and I look, and I've looked at all the other videos. I've seen all the people he's talked to. One man, the CEO of a car company. They do like upgrades for cars, for like supercars and stuff like that. Hennessy, and he was talking to Joe about a Camaro. Not Camaro. Was it? Was it a Camaro? Anyway, he like souped up a car for Joe. It was like has 1,000 horsepower. And Joe says something I would say, which I thought was really weird. He's like, I don't care that it has 1,000 horsepower. I just like that it has that, whether I'm going to use it ever or not. It's just like, am I relating to Joe Rogan? This is a really weird feeling. Like, I've seen clips of him where he's like stoned out of his mind, I think. And these are clips. These are just little snippets that I see from from TikTok. And like one of them was him smoking what looks like some fucking frickin'. Again, I do this in one take. Some frickin' Mary Jane. And he's talking to this lady, and she's like, what don't women understand about men? He's like, cheeseburgers and and just makes some weird noise. And I'm like, there's no. And it's like, over the week, I was like I said, I was feeling completely uninspired. So I was like, why not? Logan Paul wants to be on his show so bad, he's willing to strip naked and dance around a fountain. Probably, I don't know, I'm making that up off the top of my head. But for what I understand, he either wants to be like Joe Rogan or he wants to be on his show. I don't remember. That was back in like 2016, I think, whenever I heard something about that, because that was whenever I was a pretty big Logan Paul fan. Yeah. They should have dead dude. And that kind of ruined it. A lot. Hey, Logan, if you're watching this, I'm bringing up the past. But I feel inspired now. So, yeah, I think I could just really talk about anything. I thought having a YouTube channel that was essentially just me rambling was going to be stupid. But as time progresses, I think it'll be... I think it'll be interesting. I might have guests on. I might have my wife come over. It's Mother's Day, actually, whenever I'm recording this. So, happy Mother's Day to all you out there that are taking care of little ones. And all those who have done their job. You know, the mothers or the grandmothers and whatnot, the great-grandmothers. We love you. And you're all, most of you, are amazing. So... anyway, back to Joe Rogan. I'm still fairly stiff whenever it comes to sitting here talking and looking at you guys and through the camera and whatnot. I know you're there. You know, the 4, 5, 6 of you maybe that view this, but to those who do view it, thank you. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing time. And I want you to know I'm going to keep getting better. This is something that'll take time. And no matter where my life goes, I hope to continue doing this. Talking to people and talking into a microphone. Maybe not this one all the time. But I found my own inspiration. And surprisingly, it came from a source I did not expect. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Sometimes inspiration comes from the least likely of sources. Someplace you never considered. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to you. But to me, I think it's a good thing. I've continued listening to a few of Joe's podcasts. I even went back into an earlier one back in like the way back when, because he's on the 1900s now. I went way back to the 1300s. So, yeah, went way back there. Something about the problem with reincarnation. And I'm excited to see where that goes. It helps me get through the day, you know, because they're long Well, the good ones are long. You know, you can really tell whenever Joe's really into talking to somebody, because it's like 3-4 hours long. I really don't think he scripts it. I don't. And that's what I'm trying to get better at. Non-scripted commentary. So, one of these days, you guys might see me actually putting in more effort than just one take shots. We'll see. I'm excited, and I hope to see you guys along the journey. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me how I can do better, or if there's a topic you guys would want me to talk about. I think in the next one, I'm going to be talking a little bit about one of my favorite anime, One Piece. So, it's getting hyped. If you guys want to get caught up, feel free to go out and read the manga, or just go watch another YouTuber that's more into that, I guess. Tekken 101, he covers chapters by chapters, but I don't like the way he does it anymore, because he makes it, last time I checked, he made it like super small, like way up here, like itty bitty tiny screen. I like the ones that like do almost like half a screen, or like a decent sized photo, like right up here. That way you can kind of see what's going on, not this tiny little bit right here. So he might have changed it. I don't know. It's been a long time, so I just keep up with it other ways. Like, I actually have a manga I have to read, One Piece now, but that's like 2 weeks behind for some reason. It's really annoying. But I will get caught up. Like the Holy Knights, I want to talk about those. I want to talk about my own theory on Black Blades, stuff like that. And do other commentary on other things. I'm open to whatever for you. So, we'll see how things evolve. And I'll see you guys next time.